Hello! Today we are going to talk about how to invest money through the stock market. Now, when you want to buy shares in any company, you have to go to a market called Uganda.
Hello. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, those who are following us online and those who are here in the hall at the Protea Skies Hotel in Naguru. We'll be kicking off soon. Those of you who are online can continue following the promotional material that is running. We will be right back.
Now, when you want to buy shares in any company, you have to go to a market called the Uganda Securities Exchange. And here you will find people that are authorized to help you buy or sell any of those company shares. And these people are called stockbrokers. And anyone who wants to buy or sell shares in any of those companies in this market has to go through these stockbrokers. Now, when you buy your shares, they are kept in an account called an SCD account or Securities Central Depository account. But this is not a bank account. No. This one is a special type of account that is created specifically for keeping your shares. You don't need to go anywhere to open this account. On your phone, let me show you. Dial *165*65#. Then select option 1 to apply for SCD account. Enter your national ID number. Select your preferred broker. Enter 1 to accept the terms and conditions. And finally, enter your mobile money PIN. You will then receive a confirmation by SMS with your new SCD account number. That's it, and it's free of charge. Once you have your SCD account, you are ready to start buying and selling shares using your selected stockbroker. And oh, by the way, you can also open this SCD account using My MTN app on your smartphone. Hello. Today we are going to talk about how to invest money through the stock market. Now, when you want to buy shares in any company, you have to go to a market called Uganda Securities Exchange. And here you will find people that are authorized to help you buy or sell any of those company shares. And these people are called stockbrokers. And anyone who wants to buy or sell shares in any of those companies in this market has to go through these stockbrokers. Now, when you buy your shares, they are kept in an account called an SCD account or Securities Central Depository account. But this is not a bank account. No. This one is a special type of account that is created specifically for keeping your shares. You don't need to go anywhere to open this account. You can even do it right now on your phone. Let me show you. Dial *165*65#. Then select option 1 to apply for SCD account. Enter your national ID number. Select your preferred broker. Enter 1 to accept the terms and conditions. And finally, enter your mobile money PIN. You will then receive a confirmation by SMS with your new SCD account number. That's it, and it's free of charge. Once you have your SCD account, you are ready to start buying and selling shares using your selected stockbroker. Oh, by the way, you can also open this SCD account using My MTN app on your smartphone.
nikilambisha ananambia chombeza, tena nikizidisha ananambia koleza, nikitaka kusitisha ananambia ongeza, japo imethibitishwa ila itampoteza. Ikipanda ni bala, ikishuka na hatari, asijepata madhara akaikosa na hali, ladha yake msala, shira ya Kizanzibari na mizizi wala, akitaka namba sukari, ay sugar sukari, sukari, ay sugar sukari, sukari, sugar sukari, sukari, ay sugar sukari nampatia. Na akili ya njaa juu jasifanye ajizi, na mjezi aja juu yana vitangawizi. Baba chanja we, chukua vyote chukua, vitafune nganja nganja we, chakua mwaya chakua, ujibu sina karanga wewe, tuliza na kitumbua, ila jihadhari na majanga usije ukaugua, mana ikipanda ibala, ikishuka na hatari, sijepata madhara akaikosa na hali, ladha yake msala, shira ya Kizanzibari na mizizi wala, akitaka nampa ay sukari, ay sugar sukari, sukari, ay sugar sukari, sukari, sugar sukari, ay sukari, ay sugar sukari nampatia. Hey, nampatia. Hey, nimroge kwa nini kashanogewa, udambu wa sukari nitamokolea. Hey, zingifuri, mume huyo hali gani? Nimemjengea nyumba mimi, utamu ndani kwa ndani, kweli ana tumbo kubwa, mana kwa kula hawezekani. Dambua, ay we dambua, halua halua, ay we dambua, nasema dambua, digi digi ya we dambua, inama kama mafua, kiguru nyanyua. So now, since we are at the end of the live,
Hello. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Those of you in the hall and those of you joining us online and on air. Now, for those of you joining us online, we are coming to you from the beautiful environs of the Protea Hotel Skies in Nakuru. As you will appreciate, COVID-19 is still upon us. That's why we could not have everybody on site. We are still social distancing. We are hosting this under strict SOPs. I'm not wearing my mask because I'm the most distanced person in the hall. That's why you see I'm not wearing my mask. Everybody else is wearing their mask. My name is CPA David Balira in Chibumba, your MC tonight and co-driver. And our host and chairman of the FIRE Awards, the Financial Reporting Awards, is CPA Stephen Ineget, who will be speaking to you shortly. The FIRE Awards started in 2011, and as you would appreciate, it was a humble beginning, like every other thing. The beginning of everything is hard, even weeping until you get the first tear coming. You don't have a constant flow, but once the first year comes, then you have a constant flow. And those of you who are historians also know that great men like Mirambo had humble beginnings, but then ended up, conquering and having dominions. So our chairman and host will be speaking in detail about the journey of the FIRE Awards from 2011 inception up to where we are today. So without spending much time, because we are already running late, I would like to invite our chairman of the Financial Reporting Awards Committee, who is also our host, to give us his opening remarks. Stephen, take it away from me.
Thank you, David, CPA David. Good morning to you all. On behalf of the FIRE Awards Committee and on behalf of the board, that's the council, the CEO would like to welcome all of you here this morning. Very excited and happy to see each one of you safe and looking great. So we thank God for keeping us safe, all of us, especially you, the participants representing the various organizations. We are grateful to God. We are aware that we have gone through a very difficult times in the last 2 years, but your resilience, your determination to move forward is what makes the difference. So specifically this morning, I'm grateful as the chair of the Financial Reporting Awards Committee to host you in yet another powerful function when we are recognizing excellence in financial reporting, specifically integrated reporting. As an institute, we embarked on a journey 11 years now, just to support as the custodian of accounting in the country to ensure that there is transparent reporting. And that's the journey we are on. And without you, that journey would not be conclusive. ICPAU, together with the key partners, Uganda Securities Exchange, the Capital Markets Authority, we do this annually. Like I mentioned, we have gone through 2 years of difficulty, but nonetheless, when we sat as a committee, we said, what do we do? His Excellency the President has given directives on various aspects. Do we just postpone for 2 years? And the committee said no. Even the donations people are making towards COVID-19 need to be reported in a transparent manner. So we cannot sit back. And that's why we have continued to run this program. And thank you for participating and responding to our call. When I see a fund around, I remember there has to be protocol, and I have my president. I've not even acknowledged his presence. So I may be fired. So allow me first pause a little bit just to acknowledge the presence of our president of council, CPA Constant. You're welcome, sir. And my apologies. Hopefully, due to public interest, you'll not fire me. Thank you. Of course, I have CPA Javas, who is our key, is a CPA member, but a partner in this case, representing the New Vision Group, and very critical in supporting financial reporting awards in Uganda. CPA, you're welcome, sir. So will be, the MD will be, the MC will be acknowledging other key partners who have walked a journey with us. This year, our theme is integrated reporting, building blocks for stakeholder confidence. That was deliberately chosen at a time like this, that we need certain pieces put together in order to drive confidence, to drive integrity of reporting and excellence, such that when stakeholders are looking at the numbers, looking at the story of the company, they are able to get it in a holistic way. Now, this year, we attracted 88 participants. You recall last year, we had about 83. The previous year, we had about 100. But given the challenges that I've spoken to as a result of the pandemic, many companies approached us. They were not in position to complete their annual reports due to various challenges created by COVID-19. So as a result, a majority of them could not participate. Again, special thanks to you who were able, within the challenges, to complete the reporting and did your submissions to the Institute. So we are grateful and thankful to you for that. And the committee also acknowledged that out of the 83 companies that participated in the previous year, 58 of them submitted their reports again this year, meaning 70% participation, which is very good. So we retained 70% of those who participated last year. By all standards, that's a good percentage, and they see value in this process. This year, we placed great emphasis on integrated reporting. The committee noted an overall increase in adoption of integrated reporting framework. The committee noted that there was also a good reference to the UN Sustainable Development Goals, the SDGs, and we saw a lot of reference and what companies are doing towards those SDGs. So as I noted, amidst the challenges of COVID-19, companies did respond by reporting what they have done in terms of internal processes, procedures, to estimate the impact of COVID-19 to their businesses. Whereas it is difficult to accurately determine how much or what impact this has caused to each business or even to our country and the entire region, nonetheless, there was a good attempt by companies to estimate, to describe the impact of COVID-19 to their businesses. Again, as you're aware, that 2 weeks ago, there was a meeting in Glasgow, Scotland, by the global leaders to talk about the ESG agenda, that is environment, the social and governance aspects, and they were specifically focusing on climate change. These are critical aspects. Yesterday, I sat in a global meeting looking at now the international standard on sustainability that is coming up, and this will introduce a lot of requirements for accountants and assurance. So this is going to be mandatory in the next few years. Sustainability reporting is going to be a standard that we are going to be asked to comply with. So you can see the Institute saw this 10 years ago and started pushing this agenda to the companies in Uganda. So we need to continue with this. Yes, we noted there are areas that need to be improved, especially from the ESG or sustainability aspects, that most reports did not explicitly state their compliance requirement in their reports. We also saw that how you determine what we call materiality, the process and all of that was not disclosed in a couple of reports. Companies did not clearly articulate the value creation, preservation, and erosion. Those processes were not well covered. Disclosure of key performance indicators that are used to evaluate success and achievement of value creation process. Again, not many did that. Information to do with the board. Remember, the governance aspects are critical in terms of the strategy, how they deliberate, how they measure, how they appraise. All of those processes, in some occasions, we are not well articulated in some of the reports. And then the information on the general assurance, like I said, that sustainability standard is going to come up with specific requirements in respect of assurance. Now, environmental issues as well, as you're aware, we're talking of changing weather patterns, a lot of drought, flooding, things we never used to have in the past. What are companies doing? One, what's the national agenda from the government of Uganda, and how are companies plugging in? That didn't come out so well. The social aspect, together with some elements of compliance, as I noted. Chair, I know I'm speaking a lot. Just give me MC a few minutes, then I'll be concluding. I know people are itching to move to the most important part of this program. Now, we want to say we have selected winners based on a rigorous process, a team of experts, well-trained, fine accountants of this country, mixed qualifications, engineers, socialists, all participating in the evaluation process, looking at the governance, specialists in that, sustainability, specialists in that. They have done the work and they have recommended to the committee. The committee reviewed and confirmed indeed that these are worth winners whom we shall be availing shortly. But what I want to assure you is that process is very robust and it's run by a team of eminent accountants who sign an oath of confidentiality, who are governed by code of conduct, so issues of confidentiality are taken seriously. And I give you assurance that whatever information you submitted to us was well protected, used in a confidential manner, and should anything leak to the media, it cannot be through ICPAU, because our processes are watertight. So as I conclude, I would like to encourage our participants, like we have done in the past, to continue looking at the feedback. Learning is a continuous process. There is never an end. Receive this feedback, look at it, and approach the committee through the secretariat, and we'll be able to help you in terms of implementing. We want to thank all our participants. I've talked about Uganda Security Exchange, Capital Markets Authority, our sponsors, the New Vision Group, and many others for supporting and standing with us. But allow me single out the Uganda Pensions Regulatory Authority. They took lead and mobilized their key players, encouraged them to participate. So thank you so much. We really appreciate your support, and we pray that you continue to encourage your members to participate. The other regulators as well, the Bank of Uganda, Insurance Regulatory Authority, and many others, thank you for continuing to encourage your participants to participate in this. We'll always be grateful and thankful to Capital Markets Authority, USE, the New Vision. Amidst tight budgets, they cut budgets in order to respond to COVID-19. But one thing they said, we will stand with the financial reporting awards. So thank you so much. Caseware, thank you so much for being a partner with us. Thank you, welcome on board. We encourage you to continue supporting and being with us. So I can go on and on, but enjoy the day, celebrate. To those who need to learn more, take the learning and be and see you in the 2022 Fire Awards. So thank you. Back to you, David.
Thank you, chairman and host of this event. In my language, we say when the big drum has sounded, the small one cannot sound. I cannot comment about what you have said. I only request you, because we are now going to start, we are going to delve into the main event, and that's the award of certificates and different accolades for the participants. I would like to ask you to invite the CEO, the Deputy CEO of the New Vision, that is our media partner, to take his seat as we will be handing over the first set of accolades.
Excellent. Thank you, David. May I welcome my brother, CPA. Javas, please come and take your seat. Like I mentioned, full of gratitude to you, specifically as a CPA, but most importantly, with your administrative responsibilities, approving that check to support Fire Awards. You're welcome, sir. So it's going to lead us in the first part of the presentation. Back to you, David.
Thank you. And just before we start calling upon people to come and receive the accolades, we would like to recognize the other sponsors, the other partners that have made this possible, and that is the CMA, the Capital Markets Authority, the Uganda Securities Exchange, and Caseware Africa. So we have this event organized, the awards organized in 4 categories, and we will have in 4 parts. We have part 1, where we have different categories of participants. And the very first category is insurance brokers and loss adjusters. We had quite a number of participants in this category. They have made strides in improving their financial reporting, but none of them are qualified to be a winner of the big awards. However, one of them qualified to get a certificate of recognition for improvement in financial reporting. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in putting together your hands for Willis Towers. The second subcategory is Forex bureaus. Again, we in this category, we had only 1 participant. So you know when you are 1 participant, then it follows that you are the winner. However, they didn't again qualify to get the big award, but they are recognized for their improvement in financial reporting. Put together your hands to congratulate Economic Exchange Forex Bureau Limited. The third subcategory was religious institutions. Again, only one participant in this category who also receives a certificate of recognition for their improvement in financial reporting. Please join me in a round of applause for Scripture Union of Uganda. The next subcategory was educational institutions. Again, of all the so many educational institutions we have in this country, only one put through their name in the hat, and we have to put our hands together for Ndeje University for improving their financial. The next subcategory is cooperative societies. Here we had a number of participants, and right there on your screen you can see the participants. There is one participant who only qualified to get a certificate of recognition for improvement in financial reporting, and that is the CPA Circle Limited. Put your hands together for CPA Circle. So now the people that are responsible for delivering the awards to the presenter, get ready, because under this category we have a winner and first runner-up and second runner-up. So please get the accolades closer. For cooperative societies, the second runner-up was Franciscan Investment Cooperative Society Limited. The first runner-up was YSave Multipurpose Cooperative Society Limited. Beautiful photo moment with the present of the award. Looks like one of the runners-up is not around, and the winner was, under cooperative societies, the winner was Wazalendo Circle Limited. So as you can see, our uniformed men are not only protecting us from aggression from outside the country, they are also doing a very good job on the keyboard in financial reporting. Our next category, ladies and gentlemen, the retirement benefit services. We had quite a big number of participants in this subcategory. Because there are so many, we've not been able to put all their logos on the screen, but you can see there is quite a big number there. So it looks like so many people are trying to look after our retirement, and this is good for us who are closing in on the 6th floor. The one that qualified just for a certificate of recognition was Uganda Clay's Staff Contributory Provident Fund. You can join your hands to clap for them. But then we have some winners of accolades that have excelled in this category. The second and first runner-up. The second and first runner-up. Yeah, there you go. It's Bank of Uganda, Bank of Uganda. One is the defined contribution scheme and the other is the defined benefit scheme. So the regulator is doing very well on the retirement side as well. And the winner is University Retirement Benefit Scheme. I hope these winners are represented. Can they pick up their accolades, their awards? If they are not here, then we can move on. Looks like they are not yet here. So the next subcategory is regulatory bodies and associations. And the winner was Bank of Uganda. Nobody from the central bank to receive this? Okay. The next category is the not-for-profit organizations, NFPOs. We had quite a number of participants here and some excellent performers who have won themselves awards. But first of all, put your hands together for Send a Cow that just were recognized with a certificate for their improvement. Then under the same category, not-for-profit, we have the second runner-up and first runner-up coming up on your screen. Put your hands together for SNV, Netherlands Development Organization, and the Beira College of Medicine Children's Foundation. And the winner is put your hands together for Child's Foundation, Child's Eye Foundation. I wonder whether these organizations are all not represented. As MC, I think I will have so many awards to take away because whoever is not around, I will just take away their award. Okay, so that brings us to the end of the first part. And since we still have CPA Jarvis Indianabo in front of us and is the head of our media partner, please, may I invite CPA Jarvis Indianabo to make his remarks.
Thank you, David. The President, ICPAU, the chairman of these awards, CPA Stephen Ineget, dear friends, good morning to you all. As Vision Group, we feel honored that we've been part of this journey, I think since inception, since 2011. We are not here by accident. We are here because we believe in what is being done. So to begin with, I thank ICPAU from the bottom of my heart for starting these awards. And I can speak from the other side as somebody who gets involved in preparing the corporate report, the financial reporting, the financial report. Since the introduction of these awards, we've made very many improvements because of the comments that we received from the technical committee, but also from that bit of the spirit of competition. And I'm yet to see any organization that has been participating that has not had great improvements. If you have not improved, please raise your hand. If you think for the last 10 years, you've been participating in these awards and you've had no improvement, please raise your hand, and then I will withdraw my remarks, and maybe also withdraw the funding, because then it would have not been useful. But this is very serious, actually, that this committee, and thank you, Stephen, and your team, and the ones that have been there before you, there is a way they give their remarks. They read the reports. You think some of the reports are huge. They read them and they give the comments. Not only the general comments like Stephen has made here, but even for each report, they are able to give the kind of comments that where you think that you've done your best, they're able to come up and say, look at this sustainability report. Did you look at this aspect and the other aspect? So thank you very much, ICPAU. Thank you particularly the technical committee, the Fire Awards committee. Every person preparing a corporate report knows that this report is not just for the board. It's actually the board preparing the report. It's not just for your shareholders. It's not just for potential shareholders. It's not just for the regulatory agencies. It is for every one of us. Every good definition of corporate governance includes very many stakeholders. So because of that, every report is meant for basically everyone. And so that gives a strain when you are preparing the report. Fortunately, we have a technical committee that advises all of us. And once again, I want to thank you. And I want to pledge that Vision Group will continue to support these financial reporting awards, not because we love ICPAU, but because that this is a very important aspect, not just for the people who are doing the reports. It's a very important aspect for the governance of this country. And I know the issue that COVID has limited the number of participants, but 88 is not good enough. I would like to request, unfortunately, I'm now talking to the converted, the ones who have reported, but this message needs to go out that as many organizations as possible should participate in these, and the benefits are not only for those organizations, but for the governance of this country. Because the governance of organizations is very important, is key for the overall, the broad governance of the country. Thank you very much.
Thank you, CPA Javras Ndianabo from Vision Group. We appreciate the promise to continue sponsoring this event. And when I hear it from Javras, I'm certain that that will be implemented to the letter, because in certain circles where we meet, I know he's a person that leads certain things where you cannot tell lies. So we would like to welcome our next presenter of the awards, who is the CEO of the Uganda Securities Exchange. Welcome. So our next category, part 2. We have part 2 of the awards. This also had so many subcategories, and I will be moving systematically through the different subcategories. So the first subcategory is consumer and industrial products. And under there, we again have 2 subcategories. One of them is category B. This category had 6 participants, and only 2 of them qualified for a certificate of recognition. They have made tremendous improvements in financial reporting, but they haven't yet gotten to the level of receiving the accolades that other people are going to be receiving. So put your hands together in applause for Elite Computers Uganda Limited and Harley's Uganda Limited. The next subcategory is category A under consumer and industrial products. We had 6 participants. 1 qualified just for a certificate of recognition, and that was British American Tobacco Uganda Limited. Put your hands together for them. And then those that have convinced the committee that they should be getting the awards due to the giant steps taken to improve their reporting. The first and second runner-up, the second runner-up is second runner-up is Sipla Polytechnicals. First runner-up is Uganda Clays Limited. Can we have somebody from Sipla to receive the award from the CEO of the CFA?
In 1 month, in 1 week, you will sing a new song. In 2 days,
they do relate to
you will hear, congratulations, you're in the glory of God.
For the moment.
He has done it for you, and you will
and then
come back
Uganda
with a new
Clays.
song to sing. God is good. Yes, you will come again with a new song of praise. God is good.
Now, Uganda Clays has not only improved in terms of delivery of their products to consumers. Those of you who built houses around the late 90s and the early 2000s, you would need to book for tiles 3 months in advance to have them. These days, everywhere you look, they have not only improved on that, but you can see they are also doing very well on the financial reporting. And the winner, ladies and gentlemen, is Consumer Products, category A. The winner is Umeme Limited. So somebody from Umeme, please come forward to receive the award. So, Umeme has not only reduced on load shedding, but they have also improved in terms of financial reporting. Congratulations, Umeme.
Jerusalem,
Our next category is public sector, we had a number of participants who will be showing on your screen shortly. There you go. Those are the public sector participants. And ladies and gentlemen, join me to welcome the second and first runner-up. Second runner-up is National Water and Sewerage Corporation. We have somebody from National Water to receive the second runners-up accolade. If they are not here, somebody from the institute, please receive it on their behalf. This is another entity that has improved since they put Katosi on the national grid. These days our taps are wet. They are no longer decorations in the house and in the offices. The next one is, the first runner-up is the New Vision Printing and Publishing Corporation. Someone from the New Vision. I imagine that CPA Jarvis has been accompanied, but if not, then he will receive the accolade himself to feel where the money goes. Congratulations, New Vision, and thanks for your sponsorship. And that was a photo moment. Beautiful picture, that one. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is ladies and gentlemen, put together your hands in welcoming NSSF, the National Social Security Fund. And I can say, even through the mask, that CPM is excited. Actually, as you can see, the CPM has been accompanied by a team, and he certainly is not doing this alone. And for those of us who are in the middle of the 50th floor, this is augurs well for us, because it means our savings are safe. There's no creative accounting. Okay. The next category, ladies and gentlemen, is insurance services. Again, here we had a number of participants. There you see them on your screens. Now, in this category, one qualified only for a certificate of recognition, and that is UAP, Old Mutual Insurance. Put your hands together for them. And then in this category, we didn't have a second runner-up. We only had a first runner-up and a winner. So put your hands together for the first runner-up. And the first runner-up is Uganda Re Insurance Company Limited.
It's Vinca. Fresh. Songs every
Congratulations, Uganda Re. I'm sure you pay out claims without finding excuses for not paying. That is why you are not doing creative accounting. Thank you for your improvement in financial reporting. And the winner is ladies and gentlemen, join me to welcome Liberty Life Assurance Company. Beautiful photo moment there. Congratulations, Liberty Life. The next category, ladies and gentlemen, are the MDIs, microfinance deposit taking institutions. And there we had only 2 participants, that is EFC and FINCA. And the winner is FINCA. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Applaud FINCA. It's FINCA Uganda Limited.
It's time to come together. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? Everyone around the world, come on!
Well done, FINCA. FINCA were one of my very first clients when I just joined the EY as a tax manager. That's one of the very first accounts I worked on. Congratulations on your improvements. The next category is commercial banks. Now, the big boys in the financial services sector. We had 7 participants in that category. We had 7 participants. The second runner-up and the first runner-up are yes, as you can see, second runner-up was Serudeb, Centenary Rural Development Bank. The next one was DFC, first runner-up. Join your hands to welcome them. Centenary Bank, our bank. Okay. Followed by DFCU, the first runner-up. Congratulations, DFCU. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the winner, and the winner is Stanbic Bank, Uganda Holdings Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, winning is a habit, they say. I think even last year Stanbic Bank did excel. So winning is a habit. Congratulations, Stanbic. Okay, and so that brings us to the end of the awards in part 2. And I would like now to invite the CEO of USE, Uganda Securities Exchange. Those of you who are reading USE, don't think about universal secondary education. This is Uganda Securities Exchange to make his remarks.
Thank you. And the management and of the Institute, all protocol observed, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It's a pleasure to be here once again at these awards, and as USC, we are quite keen on supporting this initiative, and we will continue to support it. We've partnered with the Institute for probably over 10 years now, and we will continue to do so because we think this initiative is quite key in providing the information and the accuracy that the different stakeholders require within the market. A little bit about us. USC is the stock exchange, stock market, and I think lately you've all been seeing what's been happening in the news. in regards to an ongoing initial public offer. As a market, we have a lot of stakeholders, and trying to resonate with the theme for this year, we play a big role in ensuring that information is passed out in a timely manner, but also for the objective of ensuring that it is accurate, reliable, and yes, again, timely. Our stakeholders really vary from investors to the listed companies to suppliers, creditors, among others, the government of Uganda, and stockbrokers, among others. These stakeholders cut across the globe and are quite diverse in the information needs they require. So an initiative such as this is always very helpful in ensuring that this information gets out and the different requirements or information required by different parties is provided to them. On behalf of the exchange, I would like to thank the team at CPA Uganda for undertaking this initiative, even despite the circumstances and the conditions we've been operating in. And we look forward to participating with you next year. Thank you.
Thank you, CPA Wiso, for presiding over the last part. Now, we are moving into part 3. In part 3, we are going to have a reverse order where we will first have remarks from the Capital Markets Authority, and then we will have the presentations of awards. So the one who will be presiding over the presentation is the PRO, Mr. Samuel Sanya. I hope I've pronounced the name correctly. Welcome. But the Director Research in CMA is going to address us online. So without much ado, IT team, please get him through to address us. And once he's done, then
Thank you. I hope I am
I'm advised that we do it the other way around. We first do the presentations, and then he will address us at the end. So part 3, we have presentation of special awards of excellence. The first category is reporting under IPSAS, the International Public Sector Accounting Standards. And under that category, certificate of recognition has been recommended by the committee for the first runner-up, who will be showing on your screen shortly. Sorry, I've been advised. With this category, we have a citation from the chair of the committee before we proceed to for the awards to the accolades to be passed on to the winners. Now, before the chair goes on for the citation, I wanted to remind him of something. Category 3 and 4, where you are giving citations about excellence. Chair, you will remember that in October 2018, you, myself, and CPA Godfrey were at the Lakeside Resort of Gisenyi in Rwanda to attend the ICPAU seminar. And then one lady came to speak about the steps Rwanda has taken in women emancipation. And in her concluding remarks, she said that men should take their wives as assets. And I was the MC of the day. And then I asked the men in the room how many of them had last looked at International Accounting Standard 41, which deals with biological assets. So I wonder whether these people have done it so comprehensively that they have even accounted for their biological assets. Continue, Chair, with their citation, with your citations.
Thank you, David, especially for your sense of humor and special awards. The winner in this category, the winner of this award had well-presented financial statements, complying with the requirements of international public sector accounting standards, commonly known as IPSAS. The entity's report provided extensive disclosures on both mandatory, as required by that standards, and then non-mandatory reporting requirements. Those are aspects of good corporate governance and information that enhances the reader's ability to understand the report. Now, all of this enabling an informed assessment of financial reporting performance as well as the impact the organization achieved during the year. Yes, MC.
Okay, so without much ado, you have heard the basis for the people that have been recognized being recognized. So in this category of IPSAS, we had a number of participants. We have one runner-up and we have a winner. So the runner-up is the Kampala Capital State Authority. Put your hands together for KCCA. Is there anybody from KCCA? Looks like they are cracking down on market vendors. Somebody from ICPAU, please come and receive. Congratulations, KCCA. And the winner, ladies and gentlemen, is SNV Netherlands Development Organization Limited. I think I've seen somebody coming up, they are around. These are also habitual winners. I think I saw them last year as well. Congratulations, SNV Netherlands. I think in the meantime you can take your seat because we have the next category, which is reporting under IFRS for SMEs, small and medium enterprises. Mr. Chairman, please give us the citation.
Thank you, Chair. I hope in this standard there's a paragraph on biological assets. And yes, IFRS for small and medium size entities award. The financial statements of this organization met the requirements of international financial reporting standards for small and medium sized entities. That's IFRS for SMEs. The organization embraced the simplifications available under this standard and provided useful and relevant information in its annual report. The extent of accountability and transparency exhibited in this report was highly impressive, and we recommended them for the award. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman. So under this category, we had a number of participants, but the following are the winners. Second and first runner-up coming up on your screen. runner-up was Elite Digital Computers Uganda Limited, and the first runner-up was Send a Cow Uganda Limited. Can we have somebody from Elite Computers Uganda Limited receiving the award? And if they are not here, then somebody from the institute, please come up and receive it. Okay, first runner-up was Send a Cow Uganda Limited. I wonder whether they are in the room. So put your hands together for Send a Cow. They send big things. They didn't send a goat, they didn't send a hen, they sent a cow. And they do fantastic reports. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is Child's Eye Foundation. Child's Eye Foundation, congratulations. This is another habitual winner. I think I remember seeing them last year. Okay. The next category is the Most Improved Report Award. And let's get a citation from the chairperson of the committee.
Thank you, Chair, MC. Like we indicated, and CPA Javas did comment that we do a detailed read of the report, and the people who do this are experts, and this is what they saw. Most Improved Report Award. The winner of this award made tremendous improvements in their annual report. The entity showed a strong commitment to implementation of the recommendations contained in the 2020 Fire Awards Feedback Report. The Fire Awards Committee noted that the entity had adequately addressed the financial reporting issues previously identified. Overall, the report demonstrated a strong commitment to continuous improvement. Well done. We recommend them for this award.
Thank you, Chair. And ladies and gentlemen, the winner for the Most Improved Report Award is Financial Investment Cooperative Society, Franciscan Investment Cooperative Society. Please come forward to receive your award. As you can see, she's walking with a spring in her step. So you can understand why the reporting has also improved. Please take a seat. The next category is the Best Listed Entity Award, and we'll have a citation from the chairman.
Thank you. It's good I have Samuel here, and Paul is around as well. Best Listed Entity Award. The Fire Awards Committee commended the entity for disclosing its mechanisms for engaging with the stakeholders. That word is very critical for a listed entity, and for the entity's demonstrated commitment to good corporate governance. The committee was impressed by the entity's exceptional compliance with international financial reporting standards, the relevant laws and regulations in the country, and for the detailed disclosure of the entity's current year performance in relation to its long-term corporate strategy. The winner of this award provided most of the information that would be expected from a listed entity.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
I'm using that word specifically, amen.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, the second runner-up and first runner-up in this category are coming up on the screen. The FCU Bank Limited and the New Vision Printing and Publishing Corporation Limited. Congratulations. So the FCU coming to the podium for the second time. Congratulations. As I said, it's a habit. Winning is a habit. The first runner-up, the New Vision Printing and Publishing. It's good CPA Jarvis was seated right in front. He would get tired of walking to the front because he's also a serial winner. And ladies and gentlemen, join me to welcome the winner, and the winner is Stanbic Bank Holdings Limited. Well, judging by what I'm saying, it looks like people are thinking of moving their bank accounts from wherever they are to Stanbic, Centenary, and EFCU, because they are the guys that are proving to be very transparent in their reporting. Okay, take your seats, gentlemen. The next category is the Presentation and Communication Award, those that were best at presenting the financials. I remember way back when we were still doing our foundation in accounting, we had IAS one, was it? Presentation and, isn't it? Yeah, so those who are still remembering IAS one, several participants, and we have three first runners up. There is no second runner up, and then there is a winner. So let's have the three first runners up. Citation first, sorry. Citation first from the chairperson. Yoganoi.
Yalama. You see, it's about communication. So anything not in line with proper communication becomes a challenge. So I tried to use another language, and all of you are shocked. Now, communication award, it means I've not communicated, but these reports did communicate. The organization provided an outstanding report with a unique use of graphics, design, and layout that was both compelling and informative. The report showed innovative and creativity in its delightful portrayal of the achievements of the organization. You just looked at the report and you saw it all there. The Fire Awards Committee commended this report for its ability to engage the reader through use of carefully selected layout, color, and images that spoke to the organization and the theme. It was a very excellent read. You'd want to keep looking at that report, reading and letting the message flow naturally. Mr. MC, we did recommend the winner together with the first and the second runner-up as very excellent reports. Over to you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So as I said, we have 3 classified as first runners-up. Now, there was no second runner-up, and then we have a winner. So people in IT, please, on screen, we need the 3 first runners-up. There you go. The New Vision, UDB, and Liberty. So can we have representatives from these entities to pick? New Vision.
It is coming from my heart. Praise and thanks unto you, Lord.
Another photo moment there for CBA Javas.
I'm grateful for your
Next
love.
is Uganda Development Bank.
It is coming from my heart. Praise and thanks unto you, Lord. For all the things that you have done. I'm grateful for your love.
Congratulations, Uganda Development Bank. I know there is a mask, but I think I've seen that face before UDB. And lastly, Liberty Life.
I'm counting my blessings.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is Centenary Rural Development Bank, our bank. Another serial winner, Centenary. Okay. The next category was Sustainability Reporting Award. And let's listen to the citation from the chairperson.
Like I said, that the global leaders met, discussed, committed. So there is a lot happening in the sustainability world, and we are soon getting international standard on sustainability, and it becomes mandatory. The winner of this award provided an outstanding and comprehensive sustainability report with engaging and informative insights into the organization's societal and environmental impact, as well as its employee and stakeholder relations. Employees sometimes are forgotten, but this particular report put a very good coverage for employees. The report effectively revealed the organization's focus on material issues likely to impact the organization's ability to be sustainable and socially relevant. The Fire Awards Committee was impressed by the entity's commitment to sustainable practices throughout its operations. MC.
Thank you, Chair. So under this category, again, we had a number of participants, but we have 2 first runners-up and a winner. And the first runners-up are National Water and Sewerage Corporation and the National Social Security Fund. So somebody from National Water. National Water, please proceed. Looks like there is nobody. I remember somebody earlier received an accolade for National Water. Did they go away? Okay, if National Water is not here, then somebody from the Institute, please receive it on their behalf. Congratulations, National Water. And the other first runner-up was the National Social Security Fund. I think this time CPA Mwanje has gotten tired of walking to the front. He has delegated. And the winner is Stanbic Bank Holdings Uganda Limited. Okay, the next category is the Corporate Governance Award. Mr. Chairman, please take us through the citation.
Thank you. Like I mentioned, that the ESG agenda is going to change the world in the next couple of years, beginning now. And the Institute was foresighted. We started this journey 10 years ago, focusing in this area. Governance Reporting Award. This organization provided a transparent and open disclosure of its corporate governance practices. The winner of this award was commended for providing a clear and concise picture of the organization's corporate governance structure and practices. The entity also provided an informative discussion on the governance of its financial reporting process and approaches used by those charged with the governance to assess compliance with legal, regulatory, and other governance responsibilities. The Fire Awards Committee agreed that this organization showed leadership in corporate governance reporting in Uganda. Over to you, MC.
Thank you, Chair. And under this category, we have a second runner-up, we have a first runner-up, and a winner. Team. There you go. The second runner-up is Liberty Life Assurance. And the first runner-up is National Social Security Fund. Some of these people need to be doing exercises before the Fire Awards, otherwise they will go back with pains in their limbs. So that is Liberty. Congratulations, Liberty. National Social Security Fund. As I said, since I'm in the middle of the 5th floor and I'm seeing NSSF winning all these accolades, I'm comfortable. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is Stanbic Bank Uganda Holdings Limited.
Corporate governance
Corporate Governance
Congratulations.
Award. Congratulations.
I know you're better. I know you're hotter. I know you're better.
So I think we have reached the point when we need to get into the remarks from the CMA. Is the Director Research ready to come through?
Yes, I am. And good morning. I hope you can hear me clearly. So the president of the ICPAU Council, the chair of the Fire Awards, distinguished CPAs, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Ugandans, good morning. Allow me to tender the apologies of my CEO, Mr. Keith Kalijira, who could not be with us owing to an urgent meeting at the office of the Prime Minister. However, he has told me to share a few thoughts that he would have shared with you. So first and foremost, I'd like to thank ICPAU and the other partners for seeking to recognize excellence in financial reporting. And I would like to assure you that CMA will continue supporting the Fire Awards into the unforeseen future. We believe that the Fire Awards have gone a long way in creating a culture of transparency, stewardship, and accountability among Ugandan companies when benchmarked against the best-in-class global companies in the world. So there's a lot of value that is derived from the Fire Awards. Now, from a capital markets perspective, sound financial reporting facilitates investments. Sound financial reporting facilitates capital inflows, and sound financial reporting is actually the basis for the valuation of any company. Hence the importance of these awards in trying to create that culture of sound financial reporting. Now, in keeping with today's theme, which is integrated reporting, building blocks of shareholder confidence, allow me to focus on the governance pillar and specifically on protection of minority shareholders. Ladies and gentlemen, sound corporate governance is key to attracting capital. Most providers of capital pay attention to your governance practices before they actually deploy long-term capital. And of concern to us is equitable treatment of minority shareholders, specifically where you have a minority in terms of stake and a dominant shareholders. What we believe is that equitable treatment of these minorities is key to attracting capital, and we believe it's also key to ensuring confidence among those small shareholders or those who are not so dominant. There's need for transparency, there's need for clear communication, and there's need to consult with minority shareholders. There's need to ensure that minority shareholders participate in all activities of any given entity. And like I've said earlier, this is important in ensuring that capital continues to flow into business enterprises that need that capital for growth and expansion. So treating minority shareholders well, safeguarding their interests, accommodating them, and being equitable when dealing with them is very important in as far as ensuring that the capital taps remain open. Now, we all know that capital is an important component in creating sustainable organizations and ensuring that our societies are prosperous. And this issue of minority shareholders is very important in as far as ensuring that capital keeps on flowing for those prosperous and sustainable organizations. Now, I'm glad to report that there are several provisions within Uganda's legal and regulatory framework aimed at protecting minority shareholders. And these range from the Uganda Securities Exchange rules. We also have provisions within the corporate governance guidelines of the Capital Markets Authority corporate governance guidelines, there are several provisions which are aimed at protecting minority shareholders and ensuring that they're confident enough to continue investing and ensuring that capital flows to business enterprises that need that capital. So, ladies and gentlemen, minority shareholders, their protection, I think these are important issues of our time. We believe that protection of minority shareholders is important in developing our capital markets. And this is going to be one of the main areas of focus for the Capital Markets Authority as a means of ensuring that we grow our capital markets, as a means of ensuring that we're able to attract as many participants or as many providers of capital as possible, regardless of the size of their stake or regardless of the size of their capital injection. So, ladies and gentlemen, with those very few remarks, I would wish to once again thank ICPAU, Uganda Securities Exchange, the organizing committee of the FIRE Awards, New Vision, and all other partners, for what they've done in terms of putting together today's award ceremony. I've been monitoring this virtually, and I think so far so good. I am very much impressed with the level of organization. We've actually been able to adapt the virtual way of doing things, and I am actually testament to the evolution of these awards, the fact that I'm actually able to deliver my CEO's remarks virtually. So I'd like to thank all of you for your efforts, and I'd also like to congratulate all winners, and I'd like to rest my case at this point. I do thank you once again, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, representative from CMA, one of the key partners. Ladies and gentlemen, we are left with one category, and that's the main category. But in everything, there's always suspense that precedes every big event. So before the big event, and that's the award of the overall accolades, we will have speeches from the CEO of the institute and the president of the institute. Then thereafter, we will have the big event. So to create some suspension, may I take the rare honor and privilege to invite CPA Derek Nkaja, the CEO of the institute, to make his remarks.
Good morning, everyone. I'm more than delighted to be here, and I'm lost of words, but as a true accountant, I'll find what to say. This is the 11th year for us to hold the Financial Reporting Awards. More profoundly, I'm very, very happy that our stakeholders are continuing to join and use the report for real enrichment of the financial report. I would like to thank our very able partners. The New Vision, I want to do full disclosure. I was once a New Vision employee, and I'm very proud ex-New Vision employee because they do amazing things. And they taught me one thing, that you can grow something organically. So these awards are growing organically to impact financial reporting in a way that we desire that entities in Uganda can ably report their performance and be able to attract good human resource, able to attract good financial resources, and show that they can develop our country for the good of every one of us. I'd like to thank CMA. I'd like to thank Capital Markets Authority for their diligence in ensuring that their sectors continue to participate in the Financial Reporting Awards. This is a call to everyone who has any business. These awards are measured, like the chairman said, not against the other entrants. They are measured against your own usage of financial reports. So if every one of you who enters this in these awards, you become a winner automatically because you get a good feedback. And like CPA Gervas said, everyone who uses it, you can't remain the same. You definitely change. So as the Institute of Certified Public Accountants of Uganda, our call is for you to use the right accountants. In this economy, everyone wants to be an accountant, but not everyone who studies biology becomes a doctor. So you just need to know that you must have the right doctor of financial segment, and that should be an accountant. And for Uganda, an accountant in Uganda must be a member of the Institute of Certified Public Accountants of Uganda. So I'd like to stop there and thank every evaluator. I thank all the professionals who prepared the accounts, all those who entered into the FIRE Awards, and all those who evaluated for making the FIRE Awards sustainable to this day. Thank you so much, and may you continue to do the good work for the glory of our Lord and for the good of our country. Thank you.
Thank you, CPA Derek Nkaja, who is also our CEO. Before you go away, I think my shoes are still too small for me to invite the president. So can you invite the president to come and address us?
Thank you so much. Also, my shoes are very small. I will also invite the chairperson of FIRE Awards Committee to invite the president of the institute to give us his address.
Oh my God. May I invite my president, CPA Constant Mayende, to deliver your State of Accountants address.
Ladies and gentlemen, the president has actually asked that he uses this podium. So who am I to refuse? So in the moment, he will take over this station.
The sanitizer.
Thank you very much. Chairman, CPA Stephen Inaget, for organizing this. This is remarks from the president, and I start by acknowledging our partners, the Capital Markets Authority, that is very well represented here, the Uganda Securities Exchange, CEO is here with us, and of course the Vision Group, where our own CPA Gervas, the Deputy MD, is with us. The Chairman of the FIRE Awards Committee, CPA Stephen Inaget, who also doubles as the Chairman of the Professional Standards Committee of Council. My colleagues, the council members, I know a good number of the council members are online. Certified public accountants, participating organizations, ladies and gentlemen present here at the Naguru Skies Hotel and also online. Good morning. It's an honor to speak to distinguished professionals such as yourselves, and more so on an occasion like this when we reward excellence in financial reporting. Indeed, the Financial Reporting Awards, which we call FIRE Awards, are one of the most prestigious awards in our country because through their performance, organizations demonstrate resilience and commitment to ensuring sustainability. This is commendable, especially in light of the present challenging times. I congratulate the 2021 winners in your various categories, and I must add that there is still one more category that we are yet to award, and that is the category of Integrated Report of the Year. Thank you for your outstanding performance. Every entrant in the FIRE Awards competition is a winner because even just the mere rigor in entering the competition in itself is a very, very, very challenging task. So that's why we say every entrant is a winner because of the professional feedback review the organizations receive at no cost. Some organizations have participated continuously, and the Institute applauds you for your commitment to implementing international financial reporting standards. I'm very certain that your efforts will be rewarded in many respects. Winners of these awards have often attested to increased investor confidence, enhanced teamwork, brand visibility, and improved overall organizational performance. It's our prayer that more organizations will realize the benefits of good financial reporting for the collective growth of our nation. Ladies and gentlemen, as we reward excellence in financial reporting this morning, and it's going to straddle into the afternoon, we celebrate the International Day of Accountants. 10th November every year is marked as the International Day of Accountants. As you may have noticed, today we've painted the nation CPA as we don our branded shirts and blouses, and we wear our CPA pins, and we are also buzzing on the social media pages. I also put mine already on the social media pages. Talking a little more about this day. The 10th November date commemorates the day in 1494 when a mathematician, Luca Bartolomeo di Pacioli, published his critical work, Summa de Arithmetica Geometria Proportion e Proportionalita, which translates to everything about arithmetic, geometry, and proportion, and included an analysis and documentation of bookkeeping practices. This publication was the foundation for further advancement of accounting and positioned Di Pacioli as the father of accounting. So today we celebrate his work. As strategic business advisors, stewards, as well as protectors of organizational resources, CPAs play a phenomenal role in helping organizations to achieve their goals. During the pandemic, which is still on, CPAs have been instrumental in the preservation of cash and other resources to help the organizations remain afloat. I therefore take this opportunity to acknowledge all the CPAs in this room and online. Please stand to your feet wherever you are. Let's appreciate them with a thunderous round of applause or a wave in any way possible. Let's do that, please. Thank you very much. I will not end these remarks without touching on the issue of ethics. And my strong message to CPAs on this special day is to uphold professional ethics. Ethics is the cornerstone of the accountancy profession. And we speak about professional ethics over and over again for emphasis. A nation is only as strong as the integrity of its people. Theft and misuse of public resources are the reason that many nations lag behind. Therefore, we must guard ourselves against these vices by upholding the values of professionalism. As accountants, we serve in public interest. CPAs are expected to have integrity, are expected to be objective, and are expected to refrain from actions which discredit the profession. As the national regulator of accountancy in Uganda, the Institute is committed to promoting professionalism by enforcing discipline amongst its members. However, I must add that members of the public must note that ICPAU's jurisdiction in enforcing the Accountants' Code of Conduct is restricted to its members. Therefore, we encourage the employers who are here and who are online, to support ICPAU's efforts by recruiting certified public accountants. One is an accountant and is recognized as so by Uganda's legal framework only if he or she is registered as a full member of the Institute of Certified Public Accountants of Uganda. I'm aware we have a number of other qualifications, foreign qualifications, but we must localize to qualify to be called accountants in this country. The Institute continues to be steadfast in implementing its mandate. For a while, the issue of audit quality has been brought to the fore. To resolve this issue, ICPAU has introduced a licensing regime for practicing accountants that broadly recognizes two categories of practitioners. The first category of certificates of practice permits a practicing accountant to provide all types of accountancy services, including audit and assurance services. And the second category of certificates of practice permits practicing accountants to provide only non-assurance services. Members of the public are encouraged to take note of these changes, as they are intended to drive public confidence and promote provision of high-quality accountancy services. My chairman earlier talked about the Glasgow meeting. As the climate narrative moves towards action, the creation of the International Sustainability Standards Board is a welcome move. And Chairman, you said you were attending a meeting yesterday on these same issues. So this Standards Board on Sustainability is a welcome move that we believe will provide a unifying international standard for sustainability disclosures. Now, more than ever, organizations need to deliberate about their efforts to control the negative environmental impact of their operations. And I urge you, the accountants, here and online, wherever you are, please be at the forefront of this matter. Once again, I would like to congratulate the winners, those who have already been announced, and even the few that we are going to announce shortly. And I urge you and your organizations to continue to comply with the International Financial Reporting Standards. Last but not least, I wish to once again extend my appreciation to our partners, the Capital Markets Authority, the Uganda Securities Exchange, and the Vision Group, who have been with us for up to 11 years running. Through your support, the fireworks have evolved and many organizations have been impacted. I also thank the sponsors who are here today, Caseware, for your generosity, and we look forward to your continued support. As I close, I would like to add my voice to that of the many by reminding you to continue keeping safe. You notice that I'm speaking with my mask on, despite being at least the nearest neighbor is actually slightly over 2 meters, but I've decided to keep my mask on. Wear those masks correctly, please, not below the chin. Sanitize, wash hands with soap, and practice social distancing, as we are not yet out of the woods regarding COVID-19. My speech has moved into the afternoon, and therefore I wish you a very good afternoon. God bless you all. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, as I said, we have one category left, but we have one key player, one key sponsor, that is the silver sponsor. Can we have somebody from Caseware Africa coming to give their remarks before we go into the very last and major event? Okay, I'm advised that presentation will not be there. So before we go into the very last and biggest event of the day, I want to make 2 announcements because I know the excitement that will come with the very final words. We may not listen to the announcements. Let me just put through these 2 announcements. One, when the program was given to me, I saw the event was planned to run from 10 to midday. So inside me, I was grumbling. I was saying, now, Derek and Mark and Godfrey have conspired to deny me lunch. I guess some of you may have been thinking alike. Now I have good news that we'll have lunch after the final presentations. The lunch will be in a restaurant called Chapter 2 on the ground floor. You will need to pick a coupon from the registration desk as we go down. So that one is the first announcement. The second announcement is we'll have a photo moment immediately after the final presentations. We will first have the 3, the gold, the silver, and the bronze winners, the ones that we are just going to be presented with now. So we'll have a photo for those 3. Then we'll have a photo for the 10. Those 3 plus the special categories where the chairperson gave us citations before the presentations. And once that photo of the 10s is out of the way, then we will have one for all of us. And once that is done, we will pick our coupons and move down to the ground floor for lunch. I hope everybody has taken note. So, ladies and gentlemen, we now have the very final category of our presentations, and that is the integrated report of the year award. I now invite the chairperson and our chief host to take us through the citation.
Thank you, David. I will go straight to that. Now that you've spoken of lunch, integrated report of the year. Yes, the Bronze Award. The entity provided a compelling value creation story by linking its strategic value drivers to its business model, key priorities, and strategic outcomes. The report also provided a useful and informative explanation of the specific risks and opportunities that affect the entity's ability to create value and how they had been addressed. Overall, the entity described all the issues that the reader would have expected and gave a reasonable account of the issues that are core to the operations of the entity. That is the Bronze Award.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you have heard it for yourselves. You've heard what the bronze winner had to do to get the bronze. You just start wondering, what did the gold winner do? They probably captured the IS-41. I'm waiting. So, ladies and gentlemen, the bronze winner is flashing right on your screen. And the bronze winner, ladies and gentlemen, Stanbic Bank Holdings Limited. Photo moment with the president, the chairman of the committee. Congratulations, Stanbic.
This is your celebration.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's have the citation for the silver winner.
Okay, integrated report of the year, Silver Award. The report had a strong emphasis on the value creation process, the word there, strong emphasis, and the entity strategy to use the 6 pillars over the short, medium, and long term. The entity provided an excellent explanation of the external environment in which the entity operates and thrives under volatile and uncertain circumstances. The report also clearly explained how the entity's business model responds to the range of factors critical to the entity's ability to create value over time. This is the Silver Award, MC.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the silver winner should be flashing on your screen shortly. Put our hands together and welcome the silver winner. And the silver winner is Centenary Rural Development Bank, our bank. Nice pictures there for the sitting room and the office, of course. And ladies and gentlemen, finally, we listen to the citation for the Gold Award winner.
Integrated report of the year, Gold Award. The entity prepared a digital and highly interactive integrated report. The report was interlinked and easy to navigate. The report had a strong focus on the strategy and value creation. The report provided a clear explanation of the trade-offs made utilizing the 6 capitals in the value creation process. The report also provided an engaging explanation of the process and outcome of the materiality determination process. The report also provided, a lot that one would expect. The Fire Awards Committee is satisfied that this organization provided the most exemplary annual report. MC, announce the gold winner.
Thank you, Chairman. Now, you realize that this time around, the chairman had even to stand to make the citation. All the others were made when he was seated. This particular one, we had to stand up. So you realize how important it is. So due to the importance of the Gold Award, we are inviting all the sponsors. The New Vision, CPA Javas, please join the podium. CMA representative, please join the podium. And USE, please join the podium to present the award to the best of the best. Understand when you are passing on the Gold Award, even COVID doesn't get transmitted. No worries. So, yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Gold Award winner of the Fire Awards 2021 is National Social Security Fund. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together.
It's Vinca.
Welcome the towering CPM and with his state. He's towering indeed, not only physically but even in supporting. Congratulations, NSSF. And as I said, I'm comfortable, our savings are safe.
Celebration more fire. Oh, all in a mojado, all in no one. Life is so sweet, oh, tango. So did you make a people tango? Hey, I'm a prayer, no more. Nobody people tango. I'm out there to back and no. So did you make a people tango? Hey, I'm a prayer, no more.
CPM and J, please, before you exit, I think it's only fair that you give an acceptance speech before you resume your seat. You never know, you may change my mind and even organize a dancing competition. I saw one of your team members already in the mood. You are likely to take that at home as well. Please take it over.
Thank you very much. This is very humbling, so I'm going to be very brief. I'm going to start by, of course, just thanking everybody, starting with the ICPAU for the great job they do, the sponsors and everybody. Moving on to our organization, I thank, of course, our board of directors and executive committee who have been very, very engaged, involved in making sure that we bring out a very engaging report, as you see. Now, I also want to thank the team that has been involved in preparing this report. They were involved. It's about a 6-7 month work. And the team is led by a very small man, but he's a giant. That gentleman called William Kayondo. He's quite talented, and we very appreciate it. Now, at NSSF, we pride ourselves of being innovative and able to communicate to our members and stakeholders. And this is what we are trying to do in this report, because we realize that it's one of the biggest tools we can use to communicate to the members. So we do not shy away from dealing with everything that is positive and negative about NSSF, just like we've been seeing in the past couple of days. When it's there, we put it out. You can comment, give all the positive and the negative comments, because we know what won't kill you will make you stronger. And that's how we are with NSSF. So I don't think I can say any much more, but thank you very much for recognizing this. And we can only pledge to be and continue to be worthy representatives. Thank you very much.
I'm
as you can see, I have to adjust my mic downwards because it has been used by a towering man. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, we have a photo moment for the bronze, silver, and gold winner. So let's have the three representatives of the three. I think they will be joined by the president of council, the CEO, the chairperson of the awards committee, and our key partners. New Vision, CMA, and USE. So the three, please, plus the sponsors and the president, CEO of council, chairperson of the awards committee. Your photo moment, please. So the special categories, the seven, please, bronze, silver, and gold still remain because we have the other seven joining you. Whoever had a citation before the award, please come to the front. Maybe to reduce on the numbers, let's have one representative from each of the entities. Special awards, yes. That is the second picture now. I'd been advised we would do one for everybody, but looking at the space we have here, I'm not sure we can have one here. We probably can't have one here, maybe downstairs as we gather for lunch, I don't know. Godfrey, would you like to advise? Yeah, the general picture seems to have aborted, but individuals can come to the front and take pictures with members of the council, the chairman of the awards committee. CEO says CPA uniformed people can also come for a picture of their own. I wasn't advised, so I didn't wear my CPA shirt. So I think it was planned to rig me out of the picture. Who? Eh. Yeah. Then we just pick the Okay. Okay. Whoever is through with the pictures, you can pick your coupon at the registration desk, and we head down to the ground floor where we will have lunch. Okay. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we have closed the photo session. Thanks for making it to this year's Financial Reporting Awards. For those of you who have come physically and those of you who have joined us online, thanks so much for your time. It's not easy for people who charge time based on the time who earn based on the time they spend working to give us 2 hours. Thanks so much for allocating 2 hours to this noble event. The Financial Reporting Awards 2021 are officially closed. We will be happy to see you again in 2022. Hopefully at that time, COVID will have abated and we will have everybody in the room. Thank you very much for listening to me. Once again, I'm CPA David Balira in Chibumba, who has been your MC today. And I hope I've earned my lunch. Thank you very much.
Hello. Today we are going to talk about how to invest money through the stock market. Now, when you want to buy shares in any company, you have to go to a market called the Uganda Securities Exchange. And here you will find people that are authorized to help you buy or sell any of those company shares. And these people are called stockbrokers. And anyone who wants to buy or sell shares in any of those companies in this market has to go through these stockbrokers. Now, when you buy your shares, they are kept in an account called an SCD account or Securities Central Depository account. But this is not a bank account. No. This one is a special type of account that is created specifically for keeping your shares. You don't need to go anywhere to open this account. You can even do it right now on your phone. Let me show you. dial *165*65#. Then select option 1 to apply for SCD account. Enter your national ID number. Select your preferred broker. Enter 1 to accept the terms and conditions. And finally, enter your mobile money PIN. You will then receive a confirmation by SMS with your new SCD account number. That's it, and it's free of charge. Once you have your SCD account, you are ready to start buying and selling shares using your selected stockbroker. Oh, by the way, you can also open this SCD account using my MTN app on your smartphone.